Hi everyone. So in the recent retreat that I went to, it was very different for me in one important way. Normally when I've gone for a meditation retreat, you're watching your breath and you're watching different sensations on the body. And when any thought comes to your mind, you just put it aside and you go back to awareness on the breath and on the sensations. So in the past, whenever any thought has come, I've just put it away, because traditionally and the deeper meditation is to go beyond thought, right? So I'd put it away. This time, I did kind of just notice the kind of thought it was, and that was an interesting journey, because what happened is I started to travel through the different layers of the mind and into kind of the deeper layers of the mind, and discovered some real nuggets about myself, which I'd like to share. So in the beginning, the thoughts were more like, oh, when I walked into the center, that girl, she said that they shouldn't have these kind of people with this energy in this space, or something that would have just happened that I was like critiquing, or it'd be about, oh, I need to get this done, something very practical. So those were kind of these are, the top layer of the onion, how it's very, very thin, right? So it's very thin and easy to peel off. But it took about probably 2, maybe even 3 days for most of these kind of thoughts to be peeled away. And even when they didn't completely go away. They were kind of just around, nearby. So it was a little farther, and it wasn't pressing on me. It was just somewhere in the distance. And what that revealed was the next layer, which was a little more about myself. Most of my thoughts do revolve around planning. Most of my thoughts do revolve around the future, really, not really of the past, really of the future. So then for a while I noticed that those thoughts kept coming back, and it wasn't really useful, similar kind of thoughts. So I just kind of put it away and keep going back to my breath. But slowly I noticed some more things. I started to see that I put a lot of projections outward of myself. Like sometimes I act like cutesy, sometimes my voice raises pitch and I act a certain way in order to be liked in certain situations with certain people. And it is liked, and it's not really me though, right? So I started to see these different kind of personas of myself. I started to watch myself in a deeper sense, right? Then more and more layers in, one of the real kind of nuggets, I won't keep peeling, but you get the sense. One of the real nuggets that came to me towards the end was this breathe with Sudha, actually. It was really revealing because I felt that the me that I'm sharing with you is the closest to the real me. So yeah, that, and I got some other visions of myself, which aren't really very practical, but they're really inspiring and telling of what's of value to me. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you what happens through silence and meditation over a course of time. So I know we do a lot of 5-minute, 10-minute meditations, which are great, but it just kind of works on this layer of the mind, which is good because we need to peel that off too also, right? But just that there's so many layers, and the deeper we go, the deeper the insights. So it's not useless to just note what those thoughts are. So if you're trying to meditate, thoughts are coming, no need to get frustrated, just notice the nature of the thoughts. So start to peel more and more and see what gems are there. Let's take a deep breath together. Inhale, letting the abdomen rise, letting the chest rise. And exhale, pulling the abdomen in, and letting the chest fall.